Good morning, classmates. We are going to present to you a video presentation about complete denture procedures with useful tips and techniques to improve efficiency and accuracy. Hope you will learn throughout this video. Investing.
Sealing my land using pink wax. Put a separating medium in the flask. Fill a POP first in the lower half of the flask, then put the master cast. Fill the second half with POP until it's fully filled, then close the flask. Press using the presser until it's fully tight. Submerge it in a boiling water for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Tips: don't forget to put separating medium, and also when you press it in the presser, really press it very tightly.
After the flask is taken out of the heat during the denture making process, the next step begins, which is called wax elimination. So this step is essential for creating the space needed in the mold for the final denture material using acrylic resin. During flasking, the wax, denture base, and teeth are placed into a flask, which is then surrounded by an investment material such as gypsum or stone to form a mold. So once the investment has set, the flask is heated to melt and remove the wax pattern. So this process is known as wax burnout, which causes the wax to melt and exit the flask through channels, leaving behind an empty mold that matched the original shape of the wax denture, ensuring a precise fit for the final acrylic denture. So as you can see, the clinician is trying to split the mold, and that is because proper wax elimination is critical for achieving an accurate and high quality final product. So on this video, thorough removal of the wax ensures the acrylic resin can fill the mold evenly, preventing issues like air pockets or bubbles that may occur if wax residue remains. So any leftover wax must be cleaned from the mold before pouring the acrylic to avoid contamination and maintain the strength and cleanliness of the final denture. So this process, as you can see, requires careful handling due to the high temperature involved, which can lead to burns or accidents if not done easily.
Next is packing. Keep mixing the material until you achieve the dough stage. Knead it with fingers so it will blend completely. Then make a ball, then cylinder of resin to place it mandibular mold. The resin dough is adapted slowly in the mold. Press it so it will reach to every corner of the mold and to all surfaces. Place the cellophane sheet over the resin dough. Place the second half of the flask over the cellophane sheet and close the flask completely. Compress the flask slowly so that the excess of resin material will flow out. Remove the floss from the clamp assembly and open the floss and remove the cellophane. Remove the excess floss with a blunt knife without marking a mark on the plaster surface. Do not place the cellophane when you close the floss for final closure. Tighten the floss assembly under a pressure.
Finishing the complete denture consists of perfecting the final form of the denture by removing any flash of acrylic resin at the denture border and adding the other necessary details to the denture to create the natural look of the gingiva on the denture. Carbide burrs or stones are used to smooth the denture to borders to ensure they conform to the designed extension, and the tissue and polished surfaces are then contoured for a natural shape and appearance. Once the final form of the denture is achieved, the denture is polished to create a natural-looking luster and aesthetic for the patient. All surfaces of the denture are smoothened using progressively finer burrs, rubber wheels, and pumice. The edges are beveled carefully to remove any sharpness as well. Use a polishing wheel with high shine compounds to achieve a glossy finish on the external surfaces, avoiding the tissue-bearing areas to preserve retention.